How you doing? Like shit. I don't know who that bitch is, but shit, she exhausted. She tired than a motherfucker. She don't want to be bothered with nobody. And you can tell. Like, yeah, I'm gonna say this, but shit, I'll make you even more exhausted and send you through more shit. And that's how y'all Leo women born in July are. But y'all don't want people to see you exhausted and send you through more shit, but that's what they finna do. They already know that you tired, but they finna fuck up your world, boo. Cause you tried to fuck somebody up in 2.2 seconds, but shit, it didn't work. So I'm trying to figure out why it didn't work, but shit. God said not today. I'm kinda tired of all y'all weird ass motherfuckers. Acting like y'all don't know what the fuck is going on, but shit. She look better than all y'all. And she the one who out here in these motherfucking broke ass streets. I said, bitch, shut the fuck up. While you talking shit, looking a hot fucking mess, and you got a home, you got food, you got a car, you got everything, you still look crazy. I said, nigga, y'all need to all get it together, cause this bitch is not gonna be going through shit too much longer. And y'all ain't gonna like that, cause y'all want bitches that's amazing in their own right to keep on being fucked up, but shit, this is a fucked up fabulous right here. And like, ain't that the truth? So, cause you know what? I ain't smelled nothing either, damn. When we gonna smell something? And why y'all looking to smell anything, boo? A lot of y'all be looking to do this, looking to do that. We tired. Grandma says shit. Women really don't smell until they start fucking with a man. Men make women smell. And they like, don't we? They be fucking us up, baby. And they like, shit. When I ain't plucking on a man, I smell just fine. But when I start plucking on a man, who knows what the hell gonna come out my body, mind? And God said that's what y'all need to know here too. A lot of y'all need to find a man that's gonna take care of himself. And once he take care of himself and drink water and take his vitamins and you know what, take care of his private parts and his inside and everything, you ain't gonna smell either. That's because he taking care of you. But if you start smelling and everything, shit, that nigga out here in these broke ass streets fucking up. And they know that too. See? Men know when they pouncing on a woman and she smell like this, smell like that, he be like, shit, that's for me too. And they can't even say nothing, boo. And that's catastrophic, but shit, you stank today. You like, that bitch don't stink though. Damn. Unfortunately. A lot of y'all Leo women born in July, y'all been fucking it up for years with so many different men that they like, shit. They used to go down on this patio back in the day. And y'all used to do some nasty stuff back here too. And they like, shoot, it don't go down like that. Because people is sitting up here looking like, you know what, that's against the law now. But a lot of y'all used to walk around and y'all G-strings and everything like that. And you can still walk around in your G-strings, but shit, you don't like to shave and you be like, yeah, they said I gotta shave. And that's what your problem is, boo. A lot of y'all really want to come out butt ass naked, but y'all don't want to shave, and that's not good. Kids don't need to see all that. And that's y'all truth here too. So I ain't got no plans today, and I ain't got no plans tomorrow, and shit, my life, I'm just taking it one day at a time, and shit, that's all I can do. God says, shoot, this area needs to see you more often. This area says, shit, we need love, boo. Send us love. And that's what I send this whole entire building. Love. They like, yeah, we need it. All these nasty ass hoes up in here. Nasty ass perverted niggas up in here. Y'all be thinking buildings don't have feelings and everything, but if you build it, it's already intact. And everything that you have put effort and energy into is alive. And even that spider said, damn, you so respectful. And everybody is looking like shit, and you are. A lot of motherfuckers will see a spider just, you know what, and just go straight through and want to fuck up the spider's home. But we don't do that, boo. I said, yeah. And she don't. I said, watch this. And they don't even know how they knew that that was there, but shit. I said, she ain't gonna go through that. She gonna make sure that that spider got a home. And that's what I did. She like, yeah, thank you. Because it took me all night to do this. And that's what is so fucking powerful, boo. You know, that spiders will take their time to create something magnificent. And then human beings will come along and just fuck it up and act like it's okay. I need for all my spiders. And I ain't the grandmother of spiders, I ain't the mother of spiders, but I need to send a lot of love, energy to all my spiders. This little tiny baby ones up until the giant ones to take their power back. I need to call upon all my spiders to understand that shit. They was never ever meant to be subsidiary to any human being. And they know that. See? And the spiders are saying, shit, we don't even want to come out because they going to try to, okay, kill us with pesticides and all this other shit, insect spray and everything. And that's fucked up too. But even the giant spider says, shit, we can literally smash people. And y'all don't want to believe that that could be existing, but it exists. And they like, shit, Fifi, you gonna start a motherfucking war. And why not? You know? I feel like these human beings, and a lot of y'all are not even human beings. And the ones who were born with tails, those are the ones who came up with the stories talking about black people born as monkeys. But we have proof that them niggas were born with tails. And I ain't got no proof of my people ever being born with a goddamn tail, nigga. And he like, ain't that the truth? See? So a lot of people need to understand that a lot of species, they kind of like aardvarks. And they kind of like, yeah, we shouldn't even be here. And they really need to go find somewhere else to go and do what they normally would do. And that's do whatever they do. They pluck on anything moving. And that's what they do. They don't care about having family, friends, and you know what, daughters, brothers, cousins, and they fuck on anything. And they introduce that into our world and into our society. And it fucks up our body minds because we're not supposed to do that at all. When I have a brother for life. I have a brother that is going to be there for me, that I'm going to be there for them. When I have a cousin, when I have a sister, when I have an auntie, when I have an uncle, when I have, you know what, family members, that's power. But they have taken away the essence of what family is. And now family don't even know that they power. Family just feel like they supposed to be fucking up shit and not having any standards. But I hold my role dear to my heart. And I've always have. And a lot of people have allowed me to not participate and be in the role that I was born to be in specific people's lives, and they know that too. I have made effort, but I'm not gonna force it no more. And that's what they know too. A lot of people want a lot of people to be like, yeah, this is so and so, that's so and I'm, nah, bitch, I'm tired. I can't even begin to force anything anymore, you know. And I'm really looking like shit. I can't. So I had to get up early to do this and do that and everything, and I took care of whatever I had to take care of, and they like, yeah, and she did. Damn. See? And God said that's what they already know here too. There's a multitude of people that say, shit, you're doing what you need to do for you, and that's what is important. I have to take care of me. I have to make sure I'm safe, and I have to make sure that, you know what, I ain't fucked up in no type of way. And my motherfucking hips is really bothering me, and my knees and my ankles and everything, so I gotta heal, you know? And I can't think about nobody else's feelings, nobody else's emotions, nobody what they need, what they don't need. I can't think about that right now. I gotta think about me, you know? And that's what God want me to focus on, because I got a lot of shit going on, and you know what? I have always thought about other people before myself, and I can't do that no more. So if anybody need anything, y'all need to let me know, email me. I ain't got call me, but my phone ain't on, so shit. But I'm going through a lot right now, and I ain't gonna be remembering too much of nothing for nobody else. God want me to really focus on what I gotta do for me. And that's gonna be the status quo of my life for the rest of my life. And that's what people gotta know here, boo. I can't look after you. I can't have your back, that person back. Cause ain't nobody had my back, shit. And they like, don't we know it? That bitch had her own back for years, and I still got my own back. And like, shit. And I ain't got no choice. I can't leave the responsibility of care and everything up to nobody else. But y'all ain't never cared for me anyways. So, shit, this is normal for me to care for myself. And a lot of y'all Leo women born in July, ain't nobody gonna have your back ever again. Cause you is toxic, boo. And you really sat up here and tried to fuck up my little nephew and act like that was a girl, but it's actually a boy. I said, you know what? When my sister get done bumping her gums about this and bumping her gums about that, then gotta let her know that shit. All y'all toxic. See? And me, y'all can look at these messages and get some amazing energy and everything, and it could be the energy that has been past, present, or future, or energy that's out there that say that's what's going on, or that's could have been a minority report, boo. And whatever y'all chose to do and everything in the essence of trying to fuck somebody up just because y'all want to fuck somebody up, shit, he fucked up other people for another bitch. So he don't mind fucking up people for, you know what, the women that he so-called don't love. He like to see women fuck up. See? But he already know that his family, the women in his family, don't fuck up like y'all. Y'all are toxic. Y'all are grimy ass bitches. And y'all always talking about these one specific women all goddamn day long. And I said, shit, I already know that ain't true, but shit, go ahead. Yep, I think that's true, yeah. And that's what some people and certain family members of the males that really know that the women in their family are really empresses. And they stay 10 toes down and they take care of shit and they are loved, bitch. See? And that's what the fuck they know. And they just be playing y'all like y'all motherfucking what? Superior? I said, bitch, please. I said, if my people come through, all this shit'll look amazing. And won't it? And the food will be made with love, bitch. And I said, shit, don't we fucking know it here too? I said, that bitch remembers this hoe from years ago and she want to attach to this nigga and act like, yeah. And that's what you did. You don't even love that nigga. You don't even want to be around this nigga. You just wanted to get to a point where, you know what, you was going to meet this other person and connect with this person. And you be like, yeah, I think I'm going to let him go now. You so full of shit, boo. And we don't want to stay connected to your ass, and you grimy than a motherfucker. And all them kids you got ain't even yours because you can't even have kids. And you really transgender. And that male that you was dealing with already knew you was transgender. He said, shit, as long as you got a hole, I'll be here. But if you don't, I gotta move the fuck around. And that's that nigga, boo. I said, y'all be messing with these grimy ass niggas that know that you transgender. And know that he can fuck you up and you gonna be right there. And be like, yeah, keep fucking me up. And that's what happens when your sacral chakra and your root chakra has been fucking damaged by getting surgery from years ago here too. And God says y'all don't want to talk about that. But when they splice your ass and take your tail off of your ass, knowing damn well you need that tail, there's a reason for it. And I said, shit, from now on, y'all gonna start seeing humanoids walking around with tails and be able to decipher if you want to pluck on that or not. And that'd be catastrophic, but they gonna stop cutting tails off of human beings, but these ain't humans. Can we not talk about that? Wasn't none of my kids born with tails. But other motherfuckers was, and they know that too. So, the world is about to change. And y'all about to start seeing all the differential effects of what people really supposed to look like. And they really tried to copy what the original people was looking like at first and try to be accepted and belong. But it's kind of like the essence of even when people are police officers. Let's take police officers. You know, let's take EMS. Let's take nurses, doctors, lawyers. You know, they have a certain type of disposition about themselves. And if you ever see a bunch of cops stand, they stand with their legs wide open, right? But it's only a certain type of human that stands like that. All of them do not. But the ones that know that they got to mirror that energy, they'll start doing that. But they like, if you talk to one cop that stands with his legs open, and you talk to the other one that stands with his legs open too, it's like they're not even having their own single thought of individuality. They're only thinking as one unit. And they can't be nothing but the same. And that's what has been going on for years. Me, I am not a singular conscious amongst these motherfuckers that know that shit is wrong. I have an individuality conscience, and they know that that's more powerful than wanting to be going in a single file line off the motherfucking cliff, as opposed to saying, wait a minute, why are we going off the cliff? Shouldn't we go this way to save our lives? Confirmation. But a lot of y'all are going off the cliff. But I gotta be a single consciousness of individuality and go the other way. See? I can't absorb what y'all can absorb and act like it's okay. And that's what the fuck been going on. Y'all all have decided to adopt being what y'all shouldn't be. Followers. Confirmation. And God said, ain't that the truth? So take care of your weird ass.